Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review slash demo on the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. When I seen that this came out like a few weeks ago, I could not wait to get my hands on it. And I finally got my hands on it, obviously. And so I'm going to be doing a review on this. I do own the other two foundations that they have, the Pro Matte and then the Pro Glow. And I like both of these. I got the shade 311 Cream Cafe, which I'm also the same shade in the Pro Glow, and then I'm soft stable in the Pro Matte, foundation. So this one is supposed to be a full coverage foundation. I know you guys, y'all can read for yourselves. You know, I'm not gonna go into details. This is the packaging. It weighs such and such. You guys get the gist of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on. I'm gonna be using on one half of my face a brush. I'm gonna be using the Morphe M439, and then I'm gonna be using a beauty blender on the other side to see which one kind of gives more coverage. And then I also do wear primer with all my foundations, so I will be using my J1 Jelly Pack foundation. Jelly Pack as my foundation primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that. Okay, so I have my primer on. I'm really excited to try this because, you guys, I have been waiting for a good week just looking at it sit there, and I couldn't use it. Hold on real quick. This is tight, y'all. Anyways, so I'm gonna take it on the back of my hand. I don't really know if I like this applicator. I feel like it's gonna make things harder. Like, it squeezes out really slow. I hope this color matches because I know I'm not the darkest shade. Cause I've watched other reviews and I know I wasn't that shade. So I hope this is my shade. Cause it don't look like the other colors I have. Anyways, so I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna dot this on. So I'm gonna take the brush first and I'm gonna do this side. Oh God. Alright, so this is this half blended out with a brush. I like the way the brush blended it out. It looks good. I'm not too sure about the color. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see this. So this is what it looks like. I don't really want to say, I don't think this is like full coverage. Let's see that. I definitely have foundations that are a lot more full coverage than this one. So that's how it looks with the brush, and that's what one application. So I'm going to do the other side with the beauty blender and see how that blends out. So I kind of left, so just so you guys can see this. So you guys can see that I'm kind of having a hard time blending this out. So I will say this foundation definitely dries quickly, so you can't let it sit. So I let this side sit while I blend it out this side. So I'm having a little bit of a harder time to blend this out. So yeah, I wouldn't let this foundation sit for too long because then you'll be tugging. Like, you guys can see the unevenness of this, and I think I might actually have to apply a little more foundation on just so it can blend out a little bit better, because that looks hella patchy. A little more there. Okay. Okay. All right, so this is it. This is it with the brush. And then this is with the Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender side looks really, really patchy. I'm not sure if it's just, it doesn't blend well with a Beauty Blender, or if it's because I kind of let it sit on there and it kind of dried a little bit. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking the way the brush looks right now. The color looks a lot better after it's been applied on and it's kind of starting to settle down, because at first I was like, bruh. But get my shirt underneath there. Yeah. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup, and I will come back and let you guys see how it looks with everything else on. All right, talk to you guys later. Okay, so this is the foundation completely finished. So far it's looking cool. Let me get close so you guys can see. Not much to really see. It's looking pretty good. This is like usually where I'm worried about. Most people worry about like this area right here. There's not really any settling, any like cracks or like creases. So yeah, the foundation is looking pretty good. So as of right now, I am liking it. Alright guys, so I am back. Right now it is 3:44, January 3rd. By the way, Happy New Year's, you guys. I'm so excited, it's 2017. But anyway, so I've had the foundation on for about 5 hours because I put this on around like 10:30-ish. So this is what it looks like. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys can see. You guys can definitely see I can see a huge difference with a little shine on my nose, and I have not touched up this foundation at all. In general, I don't touch up my foundation throughout the day. I just kind of let it wear out like that. I have pretty normal skin for the most part, so I usually don't do too much. Usually I like the way my makeup looks. I kind of like a little bit of shine to kind of build up like as the day goes, because it makes me look really dewy in a way. But there's a difference when it's like a healthy shine and it's like you just look oily, like you need to block. So far so good. Let me get around here so you guys can, oops, all this dropping. Okay, so you guys can see around here. So far, not much is settling. Yeah, it's still intact for the most part. I think I just have a little bit of shine right here, but it's not that bad. So yeah, I would check in with you guys like around 8. Yes, around 8 or 7-ish. Because I usually keep foundation on for about 8 hours. So I'm gonna go about another 4 or 5 hours with this on and see how it looks at the end of the day. So far so good. The color looks a lot better. As my blush looks really, really crazy on camera right now. I'm looking in the viewfinder. I think I've been talking in the viewfinder this whole time. But as of right now, I am liking the foundation, but I'll give like my final say after a full day's worth. All right, guys, so I'll talk to you guys later. All right, you guys, so it is now, what is this? It's 7:33 now. So I've had this foundation on for about 9 hours. And you guys, this is what it looks like after a full day's worth. I had some errands to run today. I live in Texas, by the way, so we don't really get a normal winter. So today was kind of a little more of a hot day. It wasn't really cold. Yeah, and this is how it looks. Looking in the viewfinder, I do look a little greasy, but looking in person is not that bad. It's like some shine right here, for sure on my nose. right here. If I didn't say, and I don't know if I stated this earlier in the video, but for the most part, I do have normal skin, can sometimes be combination, but for the most part, it's pretty normal. So for those people who are oily, I want to say you can get away with this foundation for the most part if you use like a mattifying primer. Also for those who are a little on the dry side, for sure, because it is a natural finish, so it doesn't lean more dewy and it doesn't lean more matte. It's kind of like just an in-between, so it's definitely good for all skin types in my opinion. Long lasting, 9 hours. It looks like this. I usually don't go longer than this. Like, I don't like to keep makeup on longer than 8 to 10 hours. I just feel like makeup has to come off eventually at some point. But yeah, you guys, this is what it looks like. Well, so the question is, will I recommend this foundation? For sure. I actually really do like the way it bore. For the most part, I really do, even though I look a little funny right now, but for the most part, I do like the way it bore. I do like the coverage of it. Not all the way full coverage in my opinion. I feel like Urban Decay All Nighter, Kat Von D's foundations are a lot more fuller coverage, but you can definitely build this one up. For the price, it is amazing. I mean, you're getting a really good deal because it's only $12.99, so it's like, why not? Let me get a little up close so you guys can see what it looks like. I know I was showing you guys around the mouth area throughout the day. It held up in place, so it's still there. It didn't seep into anything. Yeah, for the most part it's good. This is the side that was with the brush, and this is the side that I use with the beauty blender. Excuse me, I'm having little skin problems going on right now. I don't really know what's going on, but we working on that. Okay, yeah, that is that with this foundation. I will, if I was to rate this foundation out of 10, I'll probably give it about a 7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys like this video, and if you like, you want to see more videos on me reviewing stuff and whatnot, and let me know. Make sure you like this video, make sure you comment, subscribe, and until next time, I will talk to you beauties later. And Happy New Year's. I love you guys. Bye.